Hey guys, what's going on? Lyrical Persuasion here, bring you another episode. Well, actually, this is the first episode that you guys are going to be seeing on my screen. And really quick, like I said, I want to go ahead and get into this and tell you guys what you're going to be watching, what you're going to be hearing. So today kicks off the first episode to my new series called 90's Kid, where I basically will be discussing things that happened in the 90s. Because most of you guys know that I was born in the 90s, of course. I just had my birthday last week, and there were some things that were the best about my childhood in the 90s. It'll be nothing personal about how I came up with my mom and all that kind of stuff, and when I took my first dump or whatever, you know, something gross like that. It was not going to be nothing like that, but it's probably going to be like about my favorite TV shows, my favorite movies that came out then, or movies that came out in general, music, whatever. And I might have a couple guests that's coming on here to keep a variety. And this series won't be coming out weekly. It'll be coming out whenever I have like a certain topic to discuss with you guys. Or not a certain topic, but a certain thing that I would like to bring to the table, whether it's a TV show, movie, whatever. So I might, like I said, I might bring other people on that were born in the 90s or the 80s. 70s, that's kind of creepy. I shouldn't be talking to you. But if you're born in the 70s, whatever. But 90s and 80s is cool. Yeah, but that's basically a little bit about that. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this series. And I'll be back in a second to tell you guys my story.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's a Diamond Dynasty League matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the 51s. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the Baltimore Orioles, as their order will read like this. And now Brian...
Hey guys, what's going on? Lyrical Persuasion here, and I am back again. Did you miss me? I know you had to listen to that opening thing. That's how I normally start my videos off. And before I go ahead and get started into this video, I want to say thanks guys for 94 subscribers. I really appreciate that. My goal is to get 150 by May 1st, which is a whole nother 2 months, because this month just started yesterday. Whole nother 2 months. Yeah, you could call it 2 months, even though it's like 1 month away. But yeah, so I want to get 150. I'm almost close to 100. And if I get 150, then I will do a Q&A vlog, or maybe I might do a giveaway and a Q&A vlog whenever I hit 150. So that's my goal for right now. And also, if you don't want to sit here for 12 or so minutes and you're just now about to click off this video, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night, adieu, 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 adieu. And so anyway, so hopefully you guys are enjoying my series so far. Like I said before in the beginning of this video, this is going to be the series opening where I will discuss things that happens in the 90s. And today, to go ahead and kick it off, I had to do it right. We're playing home right now, and I'm probably going to end up changing the uniform because it's a bright orange. Let me know what you think about this uniform and if I should actually change it or not in the comment section below. So go ahead and comment. You know, I'm always up for like you guys' input. And different things like that. And most of you guys are probably like, wow, Leslie, you sound a little bit louder than you were yesterday or the couple videos, because I'm actually in my room by myself today. Like yesterday, somebody was in my room, so I felt a little bit awkward talking to a camera and a microphone. Not to a microphone, a camera, but to a computer and a microphone. So I felt a little bit awkward because I'm like, nah, 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 nah. And then you're back there like listening to what I'm saying, like, are you crazy or what? But that's what my mom was doing when I went on my trip to Savannah last week. I was talking to the camera, and she was like, crazy, like what the hell, like what are you doing talking to a camera? Because it's like weird, like it's not in the norm, like people don't understand this is what people do on YouTube. So whatever. I mean, I used to talk to the camera when I was a little kid before YouTube wasn't even out. I used to make videos and whatever, but that's enough of that. We're not talking about that. But today I want to, like I said, I want to go ahead and kick it off. And I would like to tell you guys what got me into baseball, because yesterday was opening day for the Atlanta Braves, and I apologize again for that, not bringing you guys opening day, but it will probably be out sometime this week, or if not this week, next week. So let's go ahead and get into the story, because I don't want to keep you guys for too long. And enjoy the stats. I didn't write down the stats this time, so you could just see what's going on the TV or on the screen, and towards the end it'll tell you the actual stats of the game. So let's go ahead and get into this. And what got me into baseball? Okay, so I was about maybe 8, 9 years old. Most of you guys probably already heard this story before, but if you haven't already, sit back, relax, eat some popcorn, and enjoy the story. Okay, I was about 8 or 9 years old. I was living in Germany, Mannheim, Germany to be exact. One of the most beautiful places in Germany. My dad, he was in the military for a while. And I remember I used to look up to him, and I was like, you know what, I want to do that too. I want to be in the military. But the military really wasn't the first thing was on my mind. I wanted to be a police officer. And then if it wasn't a police officer, I wanted to be a baseball player. I mean, when you're a kid about that age, you want to be everything in the book. You want to be an astronaut. You want to be a scientist. You want to be a doctor. You want to be an Indian chief. So, I mean, you wanted to be everything. So that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to either be a baseball player, a police officer, or a soldier like my father. Because he retired military. He was in there for like 25 plus years. So that's what I wanted to be. And so then, you know, of course it changed a little bit. I'm not in the military. I'm not a police officer yet, but I'm going to school to become one. And I'm not a baseball player. So when I was like 8 or 9 years old, like I said, I had a birthday party. As you guys know, my birthday's on the 26th of March. So I had a birthday party, and my mom, she always tells us, because she has 3 other kids, whatever you want, write it down on the list, and I'll get it for you. So we got whatever we wanted. So I remember I put down something about gay-ass Barbies. I was into Barbies back then. There wasn't too many black Barbies, but they had the white Barbies. But that's neither here nor there. So anyways, I put like Barbies down. I put like Legos, Lincoln Logs. I was into all that stuff. And I actually put down I wanted a bat and a glove and a ball. So when we had this party, I probably invited like maybe 10 kids because I didn't want a whole lot of people in our house, and we were just gonna hang out outside. So we did, and then we were out there playing. I remember it was me and one of my best friends. He was out there. It was nothing but guys. I only invited guys because that's who I was friends with. That's who I was best friends with nothing but boys, because I was tomboyish. I mean, I played football with the guys. I played baseball with the guys, basketball, everything I did it with the guys. So I didn't really have too many girls that were friends, like a couple of them, because them bitches, or not, I didn't mean to say bitches like that, but I mean them girls, they were like one of those prissy types that didn't want to get down and dirty, and I wasn't that type of girl. I didn't care about getting dirty and whatever. That was just me, because I guess because I'm a country girl before I was anything else. But yeah, so I remember I was 8 or 9 years old, and we came inside, and my mom was like, "Happy birthday, Leslie!" Even though it was my birthday, I already knew it. That she was cooking and got presents and stuff. But my eyes, it felt like it was Christmas, because there was a table. We had this long ass table, probably about 8 feet long. 8 to 10 feet long, and it was filled with nothing but presents all over the table, from kids that came and brought stuff. And my mom, she came in and brought stuff, like I got like clothes, shoes, games, like you know, games for my Super Nintendo. And then the one thing that stuck out the most to me was that bat and ball. I was like, wow, she actually listened. That's all I cared about. And so I went in there, I snatched that stuff up, and my mom was like, "Leslie, are you gonna open up any other gifts?" And I was like, no, I'm going outside. So I took the stuff, ran outside. Me and my friends were out there. We're playing baseball. We would crack the little package open. You know, they had the little hard things that they got on the cases now. There's like, you got to take a knife and cut it. I'm sitting there biting it with my teeth, slamming it on the ground, trying to get it open, taking there was like this concrete picnic table, rubbing it up against there to get it open, instead of just going back in the house to get the knife. And we eventually got it open. I mean, 3 or 4 people sitting there trying to get it open. So we get it open. We bust it open. So we're sitting there. We're getting all excited. We're like, yeah, we're about to play. We're about to play. Because we're about to play like as if, you know, we were actually in the real game. Like, we made up our own shit. And like I said, we wanted to imitate our favorite baseball players. And my favorite baseball players growing up used to be Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, and Chipper Jones. And like I said, I was a huge Atlanta Braves fan, and I was actually a Cardinals fan back when Mark McGwire used to play for them. But I remember we used to, like I said, we didn't have the plates and stuff yet, but we eventually got the plates. After a while, my mom seen us out there, you know, playing with the little picnic table, which was third base, and it was like made out of cement. And so we had a cement picnic table. We used that as third base. We had like a tree that was straight up the middle. We used that as second, and then we had like either a plate or a cup that we found in the trash can. And we had that as our first base. And then we took our feet, and you know how they have pretty green grass? We fucked up their grass. I didn't mind. Sorry about the language. We messed up their grass. We took our shoes and dug it into the dirt until we had make like a dirt pile, like an actual baseball field, so it could look like a damn diamond. We were gonna actually like go and make the little runways. You know how they got the dirt, the red clay, on the baseball fields? We're gonna actually do that, but then we didn't want to get in trouble because we're on a military base, and my dad, he was high in rank, so you know, if you get in trouble, it messes him up. So we couldn't really do stuff like that. So we just stuck with digging the dirt at home plate. So we did that, and there was times where after that day, I would go outside and I would just play with myself. That sounds kind of weird, but I would literally just like go outside, take the bat, take the ball, throw the ball up in the air, and just keep shooting, keep hitting at it. And I used to strike out, you know, myself. Like, I throw the ball up and sometimes I would miss, but I kept going at it because I was determined to learn how to play this game. I wanted to learn how to play this game. I didn't know anything about the rules. I knew about 3 strikes, you're out, there's 3 outs, simple things like that. I didn't know about batting averages, the 2 to 3, you know, like the positions. I knew there was 9 people on the field. I knew that part. I knew that stuff. But like when you go like from third base to first base, there's like a certain number for a third baseman, throwing it to there, and then they got all these weird numbers. I didn't really know all that stuff. But yeah, so that's basically how I got started into baseball, and I've been a baseball fan ever since. Like I said, I used to play when I was a kid all the way until I was like 15 years old, and then that's when I switched to play fast pitch softball with girls, because that's what we had to do, because fast pitch was just now getting started. It wasn't too big as it is now. I don't even think they have a professional team. They used to back when I was in high school. Like I said, I really don't know if they have it now. I don't really know if they have it in college still. I think they probably do. They probably still have it in college, but I don't know if they have professional, because like I said, I haven't seen it in like a while. So yeah, that's the deal on that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this story. If you did, don't forget to tomahawk that like button. And like I said, this is not going to be like a weekly series. It's going to be like whenever there's a certain topic that I want to talk about, and then I'll pop this up. So if I would like to know what got you guys into baseball. If you're not into baseball, like you never played it, but you like watching it on TV. I love watching it on TV. I can sit there the whole time. I love going to baseball games. Like, actually coming up this Thursday, I'm going to a minor league game. I haven't been there since I was like 11 or 12 years old, so that's been like 12 to 13 years ago. That was the last time I've been. And it was like one of the requirements you had to read. We were in a summer program where we read books, and I was like a big on reading when I was a kid. I loved reading. So I used to read as many books as a kid. You had to get a certain many hours, and then you go to the baseball game. And I remember afterwards, I would go, and if I caught a foul ball, I was so excited. You'd be like, dude, I used to fight people for them balls. Like, you're not going to get my ball. And then we'll go out, and my mom will take us to after the end of the game, and we'll go get the baseball players to sign it. And some of these people probably are in the major leagues, but I wouldn't even know, especially like this Chinese man or whatever, because he signed his name in Korean or whatever he was. And I'm like, I don't know what your name is, dude. Like, I don't know who you are. Like, I will never know. If you make it famous, I don't know. All I can do is take the ball and say, here, this guy's in the major leagues. That's all he gave me, just the Chinese name. But I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I would love to know what got you guys into baseball. If you actually play baseball now, let me know. And let me know if you play travel ball, whatever. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later, and see you guys soon. Later, everyone.